Yes, before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are on unceded and occupied Coast Salish territories. And that really long word in my bio essentially is the fear of long word, which is what I like to instill in my closest friends. So I also really want to thank Jahanza for inviting me to perform today. I'm really excited about Ricochet. I've been telling all my friends about it, and they're like, "Are you like an editor or writer for it?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just really excited about it." So I'll be reading 3 short pieces today that I've written within the last year or so. And I never really can figure out like what to title my pieces. So I like to sound all poetic and sophisticated, and I'm like, yeah, they're untitled. Also, if you don't like my pieces today, please don't throw any tomatoes. I already got some on my shirt. Anyways, the first piece is something that I wrote reflecting on my travels in Southeast Asia, and I went to Ethiopia last year. So it's kind of a reflective piece on like some of the complex and contradictory processes that are involved with all of that. And so yeah, it's untitled. The eldest daughter of working class immigrant parents. So travel was as elusive of an idea as my father not being stopped at the airport for a random security check. Check, check, check. Check this country, check that country, check those countries off your bucket list. But we came from that country to this country and found our buckets empty. And each time we try to fill them up, we can't because there are holes in the bottom. My parents took the brain drain plane and were forced into economy class. But these holes are also blind spots, preventing us from seeing how we too have settled on occupied land. So when they hand us our passports, tell us we're Canadian citizens now, and we celebrate like we just won the lottery, I wonder how many ballots were taken out for this to happen. I wonder how many kinds of bullets were taken for this to happen. So with this passport in hand, I, the eldest daughter of working class immigrant parents, crosses the borders to Africa, crosses the borders to Southeast Asia, and there is no neutrality. No man's land. I, too, end up crossing the multiplicity of schisms that find their home between multiple borders. This next piece is also untitled, and I think there's like an extended metaphor in there somewhere, probably a couple, but isn't that how poetry is? You're not really sure. And I think it kind of reflects. It's just a reflection of growing up as a racialized person in a white colonial settler society. You think you're a tabula rasa? Your state a blank slate? Do you not hear the tabla and the rasams, this beat of rituals that has fashioned you? Scrape off with twiddling thumbs the layers of white latticed on top of your brown. You will see the colors you are made of, now sulking and crushed and fading, but should you unearth them, you will discover they can supply you with melanin even better than the sun. Or with both you will grow, a rising rhizome, photosynthesizing with its roots, through its roots, rising against harsh white lights, but also against the weeds you called home. And in the zenith of your growth, you will discover these weeds are the hardest to pull. And this last piece actually does have a title, I forgot. It's very short. It's called Dance to Drown Out Their Discourse. Hey there, lover, of histories, her stories, their stories. Let us contextualize this together. Let us fiddle with every detail till we draw back in perfect harmony to see the narrative in place. Let us lock arms and smash the reductive, rest on each other's shoulder to reconvene from uncovering the polemic, and dance all night to drown out their discourse. Thank you.